Good morning, friends. I'm just opening up my curtains here. Finally, it's like 7:40 and the sun is just coming up. I am not a fan of the dark mornings this time of year. Today, I'm gonna take you guys along. What's the matter? What's the matter? We're gonna take you guys along. We're gonna take you guys along and show a full day of food for today. Last night I made sourdough pancakes. This is how much is left over. So we're gonna throw some of these in the toaster. Wesley's like, Mom, I've been awake for like an hour. Yeah, and we haven't had breakfast yet. All right, I'm gonna toast up some of these. Big smiles because while the other pancakes are toasting, Wesley's eating a cold pancake. How is it? Is it yummy? Wesley's chowing down on his pancakes. So for the three youngest ones, I put peanut butter and maple syrup, but I just chopped them up for them. The oldest two kids will do their own. Forgot to bring the syrup to the table. Simeon is getting juice out. And we're all ready for breakfast. Wesley, are you gonna go sit in your high chair or are you just gonna sit and eat right here?
Yesterday, we said we could make that orange juice tomorrow.
Okay, Charity wants to show something.
I did this in her hair. It
Very
goes all
nice.
the way down.
It is now 11 o'clock. We had breakfast as you saw. Kids are just finishing up on their morning schoolwork right now. We often don't do morning snacks except for my toddler, Wesley. So he had just a little snack cup full of Cheerios this morning. Other than that, we haven't had a snack. So everybody's getting hungry at this point of the day. I am just getting started on prepping some lunch. I'm gonna make myself some scrambled eggs and the kids are going to have some Mr. Noodles noodle soup. Noodle soup is all ready. We did the vegetable noodle soup today, so Charity's gonna get that served. I made myself some scrambled eggs. Yeah, it looks like nasty snot on my eggs. But this is like a homemade hot pepper sauce I made. Anyway, so it's scrambled eggs. Yeah, that's probably enough for him. Scrambled eggs with some kielbasa, green onions, and cheese on there. And then for the kids with their soup, I just made it simple and just sliced up cucumbers, cheese, and kielbasa that they can just have in their own little serving bowl, as well as some of these breadsticks that I got from Walmart. And the kids think these are like the best. They love eating those with their soup. Oh, and then I also sliced up some cucumbers that I will have on the side with my eggs. All ready for lunch. Where's Elijah? Elijah, you coming?
Yeah.
Okay, we're also going to have for our drink today. Oh, I didn't know if I was gonna be able to make that without spilling it, without picking your cup up when the pitcher was so full. We're gonna have milk for our drink. I always just drink water and we're ready.
Me too.
We're ready for some lunch. I am just having a little snack here. So I've got some berries I took out of the freezer. These are raspberries, blueberries, and blackberries. I have some of this leftover whipped cream. So just a couple little spoonfuls of that. And then I'm also going to just finish off this carton of cream cheese. And then one little spoonful of stevia. That's going to be a little snack. Definitely... My bowl won't stay still. Definitely a yummy, creamy treat. I should go ahead and mention, for those of you who have been here for any amount of time, you know that I've already had coffees today too. I didn't show my coffees today, but I've already had two. Usually I have two in the mornings right now, just during our school mornings, and I will definitely have one more today as well. Yeah, did you find the coconut oil? That's okay. Charity is just hold on, okay? Charity's getting the stuff out. Charity's getting the stuff out to make popcorn. You guys know I used to have that popcorn maker. I think it's called a cinema popper. I used it all the time and then it broke. And I haven't made popcorn in forever until I got a couple of comments in my video saying, make popcorn on the stovetop. It's really simple. And I just didn't realize exactly, I'm just playing with my cord that's all tangled on my camera, how simple it is. But it is super simple, so I'll show you guys how I make it, the recipe I found to make popcorn on the stovetop. Do you remember the first thing that we do?
We put 2 of these and a little bit of coconut.
Okay, yes, so we have our pot out. We're gonna put just a couple of spoonfuls. You know what you should do first, actually? Pour this into a half cup measurement. Okay, half a cup of popcorn kernels, and then I am just gonna put a couple of spoonfuls of coconut oil into my pot. So we have our heaping half cup of popcorn kernels ready to go. And then in my pot, I've got the coconut oil as well as 3 popcorn kernels. So I am going to turn that to about 5. Can we just stay at about 5 there? Then I'm gonna put the lid on and we're gonna wait till we hear those 3 kernels pop. All right, we'll have to stay here and listen. Okay, my 3 kernels have popped. So I'm gonna take that off the stove and turn this off. So now we're gonna pour the rest of those in. Would you pour that in, Charity? Quick. Good. All right, we're gonna put the lid on that and we're gonna leave it sitting there. We're gonna give it a little shake. 12 minutes? No. We're gonna leave it there for 1 minute. When it's been a minute, I'm gonna put that back onto the element, turn this back on to about half, but medium heat. Now, are you gonna be responsible to shake this every little bit? Do you think you can do that? So about every minute or so, just give it a shake. And once we start hearing it pop, we will just lift that lid up a little bit. Okay? And just like that, it's starting to pop. That was really quick. So even though it's popping, you still have to give it little shakes every once in a while. Just keep I might have to do the little shakes to make sure that it's actually getting moved about enough. That is such a happy sound, isn't it?
Should I shake it again?
Yeah. So I just showed her how to shake it. Let's see if so all the way across. Big shake. Good.
It kind of fell off.
Yeah, that's okay. And just like that, popcorn, we got some dill pickle flavoring on there. The popcorn is gone. Oh, almost gone. The boys aren't quite done. We had some eggnog. Everybody had a little cup of eggnog, and we're about to play a game of Uno here. Apparently it's been too long since we played because the kids are asking me, how do we play again? Anyway, so while you remember, right? Hasn't been so long.
I do.
You remember too? Oh, awesome. And we're just having a few apple slices while we play. I just ate, a little, yes, Charity, that's right. Write that in your theory book. A little handful of some praline peanuts as I'm making supper. This often happens to me. I start making supper. Why is this still boiling over? I start making supper and then I'm like, I'm so hungry. I feel a little bit snacky while I make supper. So for tonight's supper, I am throwing something together. Don't ask me for a recipe because this is not written down. I kind of created this concoction, I want to say maybe a year ago, and we have it regularly, probably like every other week. We've been doing it since then. It's basically rice, black beans. I forgot to get my black beans out. Rice, black beans, beef, corn, and then I put some sour cream and salsa with it. Please tell me I'm not out of black beans. I do have black beans still. Tomorrow is my grocery day, and so usually at this point, when it's been 2 weeks since I've last been to the grocery store, I have to be a little bit creative with our meals. But I'll show you in a second. We're boiling over again. I'll show you here in a second what I've got going on. In this skillet, I have cooked up some onions and garlic and my ground beef. I drained and rinsed my black beans here. I'm just gonna mix the beef and beans all together. Then over in this pot, I cooked up my rice. So then after my rice was all cooked, I just dumped a bunch of corn in here. I'm just gonna leave that lid on and let that corn just kind of cook through. The oven is, okay, never mind. I was gonna say the oven is off. Now the oven is off, and then I'm gonna mix the rice with the beef and beans mixture. I have some taco seasoning here, so I'm gonna put, that's a little bit of that in there. I also did put some pepper in, and then I also have some cumin. Gonna pour some of that in. I try to find a good balance. I need to be watching my pot, not through the camera viewfinder. I don't see what I'm doing. Okay, I try to find a good blend of like, or a good balance, I should say. Oh, you're bringing me some more spices. Wesley loves to get spices out for me. Thank you. A good balance of nice and like flavorful and spicy. My husband and I both like lots of spice. Anyway, just a balance where like we like it, but then it's not too spicy that the kids complain about it. Now I'm just going to add my rice and my corn in with this mixture. This meal, we always have like an overflowing pan. The trick is trying to make it all stay in. Oh, Wesley's still bringing me things from the pantry. Thank you, son. I've got my element on now to kind of warm this throughout, and I've got my salsa and my sour cream. So, no measurements, just kind of whatever looks good, I guess. So I dump a good, generous amount of salsa in there, and probably a good, I don't know, 3 or 4 scoops. I don't put cheese in this. I'm sure it would be really good. I just do salsa and sour cream, but I do a good bit of sour cream, Wesley, so it's nice and creamy. And that's it. That's our supper. We usually do have leftovers of this, and this is one meal I really don't mind having leftovers of, but so yummy. I do love to have this rice dish over a bed of lettuce. Just puts a few more veggies in our bellies. Like I said, day before. Are you hungry, kid? Are you hungry down there? Last day before before grocery shopping. So lettuce is one of those things we don't have any of. I'm gonna go ahead and close the video right now. We are just getting the table set for supper, but as most of you guys know, I have been doing intermittent fasting, and I am down to, like, I have a snack probably one evening a week. It is currently 10 minutes to 6. We'll probably eat in 10 minutes. As long as we eat around 6 o'clock, I have come to the place where it is very easy for me to not have an evening snack. So we're gonna eat here, the kids will go to bed. I'm sure Andrew will have a snack, he usually does. I will have a mint tea. Almost nightly, I will sit down in the evening after the kids go to bed and have a mint tea. But other than that, I won't eat again until lunch tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you soon.